Well, good day, Tubes. How's she hanging? Boy, we ever get rain here, let me tell you. It was not so much at my house here, but back there, for some reason it dries out a lot. It was so dry, it was the color of my shirt back there. Just wow. But we got hammered with rain like you would not believe. I'm going to show you my rain gauge here, thanks to GT Farming. Here's how much rain we got in like the last about 6 hours. It's quite a bit of water in there. So, wow, that's a lot of rain. You know that? That's a lot of rain. Holy jeez. So, anyways, I haven't been able to really do much outside here because it's been raining so hard. But this mower has been bothering me that I could not get it fixed myself. I'm going to give her another stab. I guess I probably should have taken the carburetor off these manifolds and double check, make sure that everything was good, and I didn't. So I'm going to tear it off again here. We're going to take it in the shed. We're going to take the manifolds apart. We're going to have a look at it a little bit closer here, because it's been bothering me. I haven't been sleeping because my mower's down and it's bothering me. Man, it's bothering me. So I won't put you through the tearing it apart here again, because that was you don't need to see that, right? So if you want to see that, look at the other video and it shows you how to do it. So anyways, I'll get this off. We'll get it in the shed. It's just been bothering me. I'm usually pretty good at fixing things, figuring things out. I don't know why this one, I blew air through all the jets, everything seemed to go good, but there might be something stuck in there that maybe the air couldn't get to or something, I don't know. So I might even put it through the ultrasonic cleaner too, and maybe do that as well. So, but oh, it's been bothering me, let me tell you, it's been bothering me. So I want to get her looked at here and see what we can do. So I'll get it off, we'll get in the shed, and we'll tear off these manifolds here too. I don't know what kind of gaskets. It kind of looks like a metal gasket, maybe. Maybe that's loose there. I don't know, maybe it's getting air in and around this area. We'll have to check the tightness of these bolts holding this all together after. Maybe it's loose, I don't know. I never tried that part, so. More disassembly here. It's not too bad, but we'll see you in the shed. Okay, so there she be. Let's just check these here and see if these are tight. Well, they're not loose. They're not. That one might have been a little bit loose, but they're not. I don't think that would have caused a problem. Okay, well, before I take it apart here, I am going to take a picture of it, because I will probably forget which way it goes back together. Knowing me. Shouldn't be too bad though. But okay, let's pull it apart a little more. Maybe something got inside of it. I don't know. Darn plastic crap. I don't know. Bloody plastic. Feels like ABS plastic, so maybe something got sucked in this thing here and it got sucked into the, I don't know, we'll see. It's just been driving me nuts. You know what, I failed the other day fixing it. That looks all clean there. There's a nice gasket here. It looks like it might come off pretty good. It's still new, this thing, right? So it's like, well, what the heck? Shouldn't have a problem yet. Oh, come on, you were coming off so good. So that's got a hole there. That's interesting. And I presume this should just pull off of here now. Or is that screwed on again? Boy, oh boy, that might be. How the friggin' crap do you get that off? See, there's tiny little jets right there. Maybe that's still bunged up, I don't know. But Something's telling me that I still gotta unscrew this thing. I'm gonna give it a little tap here maybe, and see if it'll loosen it off. Well, almost seems like I gotta unscrew these things, because it shouldn't be that tight on here, I wouldn't think. What on earth heck kind of thing is that? It's an inverted Torx. I haven't got a female Torx puller adapter thingy thing. Maybe, hang on a sec here. I can get this little guy out. Maybe one of these real small ones might. No, that's even smaller than that. Smaller than a 3/16. Wow. Well, now I might be stumped. That does look like that kind of tightens through into there. Why did I have to make things so difficult? I think it's tightened on. It feels pretty darn solid there yet, so I don't think tapping on these things would help. No, it looks like I need to unscrew these. Oh boy, that's like maybe another specialty tool. I don't think I got anything that small. Don't think I can get on there with a pair of these. I was gonna wreck it. Don't want to do that. So, boy, that is tiny. Well, no, you know what? I might have one smaller here. 4mm. How small is that one? Ooh, that's pretty darn close. Hey now. Hey now. Now, if the camera guy was any good, if my ratchet was any good. Oh, this thing, I've been having so much trouble with this. There. Gotta hit it harder. Okay, it's gonna go easy. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. She's unscrewing in. Wasn't that tight? 4mm! Worked! Can you believe that? That's awesome. There you go. Bit of dirt sucked into there by the looks of things. That's interesting. That one's clean. There's that off. That looks all good. There's the gasket from this side, and it's all good. Ah, we got her off. Sweet. Alright. Alright. There is a linkage on here. I think I want to try to leave it on. It's probably going to have fallen off on me. Oh, let's... Oh, yeah, I did. I think I mashed it on that tight. Really don't like how they put screws in these things like that, because that'd be super easy to strip that. She's dribbling. She's dribbling. Okay. There we go with that weird gasket again there. Nice if it would kind of stay on there. Okay, I'm going to examine everything a little bit here and see if I find anything unusual. Well, I'll tell you one thing I don't really like is something in this manifold here. Usually things flow by things nicer when they're smooth. I'm putting my finger in here and it's like really rough. It's not even as smooth as outside here. If it was like that nice outside, it'd probably be really good, but usually they're nice and smooth, but this one's, it's rough. It's not like sandpaper rough, but it's rough. So, I mean, maybe it doesn't make a big difference, but I don't like that really. but I don't see any cracks or anything. Heat cracks, or feels like it's fairly solid. I don't know. I got a price actually for John Deere for this carburetor, $309. Just for fun, I thought I'd get a price for it. Holy crap. Couldn't believe the price I got. So, let's see here. See if I can see anything. See, there's a tiny little jet there, and that might have something to do with the low speed. Oh, there goes that. I'll have to figure out how it goes back on later. That's the main here. And it's supposed to come out apparently, but it's probably pressed in there along with this other little jet that's way up in there. Boy, there isn't much holding this on now. So I'll just pull it off, I guess. Well, I think I'm going to put it in my ultrasonic cleaner and give her a nice bath. And there's a jet up in here. Let's get you zoomed in maybe. Let's see if we can see something if we're zoomed in. Alright, so that's the main jet, of course. There we're looking at the probably the idle circuit there. Boy, it's hard to... Boy, that's small, eh? Does it look like there's something in there? I don't know if I can get you even close enough to have a good look because of the light and stuff. Okay, let's go out more. We'll zoom in more. Well, that's a pretty tiny hole, isn't it? I'm going to clean it out. I'm going to put something through there. There could be just a bit of gas in there. I got my torch cleaner things here. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so putting the tip cleaner through, where was it here? Through this tiny little hole there, goes all the way down to which... I'm not too sure where it dumps out, but there's a couple little holes way in there. See those little guys? So I've been kind of poking and my little needle thingy guys here. But this one here, it goes in a long way. It goes like way down in. So, you know, I got like that much stuff shoved down in there. So, I don't know, everything seemed to blow through fine, but I'm going to put her in my ultrasonic here, I think. Okay, while she's going in, I know this ultrasonic cleaner kind of messes up with the sounds. I don't think I'm going to put this bowl in because it's kind of got some electronic parts that I can't really get out of there, so just blow that out real nice. And the float I don't think I'm going to put in either. It's not that dirty. It should be fine. But I know the ultrasonic cleaner makes some funny noises on the video here, so we'll just show you that for a minute here. Okay. There we go. Didn't really get that whole jet nozzle in there, but let's watch the smoke come off. Oh, we got to set the thing. And here we go. It's going to sound funny though. Hang on a sec here. Let's get these over top there a little more. Okay, here we go. Okay, so from my understandings, what we looked at here, this little hole is your low speed, and it should come out here at this little guy here. See that little guy? Let's see if we can make something happen here. I'm going to spray some brake cleaner in this top hole here as best I can without getting all over yet. And we'll see if it bubbles out here. It's coming out there. Must have to be a little more flow than that though. That seemed kind of weak. Maybe it needs more ultrasonic cleaning. And there's a couple more holes here. These two, I believe they exit out here out of these guys. Let's give that a shot. See if we can get something. So we'll do this big one first here. Where's that coming out? Okay, with that one. What about this smaller hole here? Okay, it's coming out of that one, so that's good. That seems like it's open and free. I have some concerns about this little guy though. I'm gonna get my smallest little torch tip in here. If it'll even fit that. Oh yeah, that's the one that goes way in. So that one goes into this little jet here, so that seems like it's alright. It's small, mind you, and that goes down into... I don't know how you would get these jets out of here. Maybe if you could somehow pressurize, but there's a tiny little jet in there too, right? Let's see if we can get you in on that. It's pretty darn small. And this one here is, well, it's too dark in there to see, but she's pretty darn small there. So I'm going to keep picking at it. I haven't seen anything come out yet. The ultrasonic cleaner might have got something out. I don't know. Now my thought is where... I don't even know if I'm getting in on this thing. Let's fold all the rest of these up here. What do we got going on here? Got too much going on here. This little guy out of here. So small they get all bent up. Okay, we'll try. No, this was the other hole, wasn't it? Wait a minute, let's look. Yeah, this one here, okay. Boy, I don't think that's even good. Oh, maybe I got it there. Sort of really small. I'm probably making it bigger, which will make it run worse. These things are a little bit of a filey thing, but boy, that's hard to find that hole. There we go. Feels like it's hitting something solid in there anyway, so that's probably the... Oh boy, that's not going down that far. That's probably it though, but... Well, it's hard to get that in. There we go, in the right spot. I think that's fine. So let's shoot some more down here now. Let's see if we can get it to squirt out this little hole right there. Yeah, there's some coming, but I'm going to run it through some more ultrasonic, I think, here. Alright, I discovered these little wee tiny holes in here have something to do with that idle circuit too. Spraying in here, and well, let's see if we can get you a good shot here. I just sprayed some through to clean it all out, and I'm like, oh, well, that's, maybe that was blocked up. So let's get the hose guy in there. Come on, can. So that looks good now. Maybe that's all it was something in there. Well, that one, and then this is the other part of the idle circuit here for this little jet here, right? And it seems to be flowing now too. So, holy cow, I think maybe we got her. I don't know what else after this. Everything seems to be flowing. So it should be good. It's had 2 baths, lots of air blown through it, some picks in it. What else can you do except throw it in the fire, see what happens? Boom! No, I wouldn't do that though. But anyways, wow, what a mess. Well, there's some pretty slimy water now. A lot of that was on the outside, the dirt on the carb on the outside. But you know what? There could be a little turd sitting in there that was stuck in that thing. Maybe that thing freed it up. We seem to get stuff blowing through with the brake cleaner. So, I mean, I think that's all I can do, honestly. So I'll go clean this thing out, get rid of that. So I just want to dump her out slow and see what's in it. Gosh, that thing's heavy. Just soapy, hot soapy water. Oh, there's a bit of crap in the bottom there. Like I say, a lot of that was probably stuff from the outside of the carburetor. Alright, I'm gonna, I guess, slap her all back together here and hope for the best. I think we're good. This little gasket here has to go this way. For that, perfect. And this, of course, this little hole here has to line up with that hole there, so that's got to go that way. And that's the front, yeah, okay, I think we got her. And then this needs a gasket here. And I think that went, yeah, that went that way. Now this goes on this way. Except I don't really need that piece yet because I got to screw these onto there. The gaskets all still look good, so I'm going to drive on with them. Hopefully there's no issues with that. $4mm, who'd have thunk, eh? Okay, so that's secured onto there, everything's good there. This guy needs to go on here. And then our little bolts go on here, nuts, sorry, go on there. I'm really leery about this plastic stuff though, I don't know. Seems kind of fishy to me. Why on earth would they build it out of plastic? It's cheaper, I know. And those nuts have like a little knurled thing in them, so they should be all right. I think these gaskets are still good. All right, I'm gonna go slap her back on. I mean, I've been right through this. It's been bathed twice. It's been picked. It's had stuff sprayed through it, and it seemed to come through fine. If this has still got a surge, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyways, let me go slap her back together. We'll see if she'll start and run smooth. Okay, well, I think we're set for fire up. I'm pretty sure everything is where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna put this back on just in case. Oh, missed one little hose here, gotta get him. That's a crankcase brazier hose, I believe. Get him, that on the right way. The linkages are all set up, that one's good. Fuel solenoid's hooked on. The vane's hooked on. The governor lever's hooked on. This should still work fine the way it is there. Everything's clear. It's going to take a bit to get the fuel pump back into there, but it's a good test for the fuel pump to see if she's working. So here it goes. Man, if this still surges, I don't know. It can't possibly be surging anymore. I don't know. Well, let's fire it up and see here. Like I say, it's going to take a bit to get the fuel to come through again. Everything should be good. Well, looky there. I guess we picked her out, and I don't know where it come out, but maybe that ultrasonic cleaner did her for us. So that is good. Now, I got a whole pile of assembly to put back together here to get all the shrouds and all this crap back on, and the back cover's got to go back on. So I'll maybe do another quick fast time video of that, and we'll go out and give her a try. I mean, see if she's all right now. I'd really like to know where it got the goo from. But anyways, let's get at her. Alright, didn't have any parts left over, so that's good. Okay, let's give her a mow here and we'll try her out and see if she's all good now. Let's fire it up. Sounds way better anyhow. So that's good. we go. It seems as if it's all right now, so that is good. I got a bunch more to cut here, but it's hard holding the camera. I got to use my hands for this, right? So I can't just kind of hold the camera one hand, steer wheel. I can't do that. So anyways, I'll go finish that up and I'll let you know when we're all done if she's all good. Well, there we go. She worked good. It worked just the way it used to and should. So yeah, at first you don't succeed, don't let it tick you off. Try again. My mistake probably was I didn't take the manifolds off the first time there, and I just kind of blew air through it, and that kind of just probably bunged it up even more. But hey, you know what, it seems all right now. It seems good. I mowed all our lawn here, and then pretty much all her field over there next door too. So yeah, worked good. Worked really good. Happy, happy, happy. Just some stupid little thing in it, and I honestly think the ultrasonic cleaner got it out or loosened it up a bit or something. And what it was, I don't know. I've heard tale of, well, not this filter, but the filter media kind of breaking off and going through and getting stuck, and you know, you just need a couple little chunks of that stuff, or little fibers even. Those, you seen how small those holes were. Really small, really small. So anyways, I am happy. There we go. I am happy. Seems to work really good. I'll give her a good test tomorrow because I got lots of grass to cut now. We got all this rain. Holy crap, that was a lot of rain. We haven't had rain since like a good rain, not just like a wet, like a good rain. Probably since first week of June, and now we're like what the heck are we now? Like almost a month later, basically. So it's like, holy crap! But we got rain yesterday, like I have never seen. So yeah, that was awesome. So the grass, like I was saying, was just about the color of my shirt here again. So oh, this stupid door. I ground that little hole out a little more in this door, and it's still binding up. It's like, this building only sits on 6x6s on stone, basically, like this thick stone, 3/4, 1 inch stone, whatever. It's just sitting on that, so it kind of floats, right? So I mean, it moves a bit in the door. It's at a whatever, but so there we go. Problem solved. That pump must be working really good because you know how much it cranked up there to get it to start. It wasn't that bad, and that bowl was right empty. You know, it wouldn't take much to get a sniff down there and then suck it up, and then she'd be really pumping good. But yeah, no, everything seems good. Something in that carburetor, I really would have liked to have like a microscope. I could have looked. That'd be cool if you could have a tool small enough, like that little wire that had a little camera on it that you could go down and see what's going down in there. That'd be awesome, but gosh, that's a small hole. Honestly, you know what? They've made carburetors like that for a long time with these little tiny little passages. I don't know. They need to get something else going, like fuel injection. Yeah, okay, there's, yeah, you know, but there's another $500 to this machine probably, right? So, but something to get rid of these tiny little passages. It would suck that through and just burn it up, you know, and out the exhaust she goes. But no, you just need a couple little fibers. And I'm thinking it's, I don't know. It's always had a filter on it in line, and it went through there, I guess. And then, I don't know, it could have sucked something in the air too, but you think that would just go right through like it should. And but I think it's something to do with paper media stuff in that other filter. Maybe eventually the ethanol or something rotted something and it let a little chunk through, and who knows, right? So I don't know. But there we go, problem solved. I'm happy. And I didn't even have to take her in for service work. So that's good. Anyways, that's it for today. Can't believe I fixed her. Just remember, if you're working on something, just stop and think about it. Okay, what is it that's making, okay, flows in there, it should go through the carburetor. Okay, well, there's tiny little passages, something must be blocked up. So, but yeah, I do agree they need to make something like a little different, you know, and whatever, but should probably have checked in here for any leaks, but I don't see anything. It looks pretty good down there. So, but anyways, if you want a good trick to play on someone, if your carburetor, your friend's machine carburetor has one of those solenoids on it, just unplug it. It won't start. Oh, it won't start. Won't start at all. Because that's, like I was saying, those solenoids are meant for if you're running it fast and you just shut the key off, well, it's still winding down and it's still pumping fuel and everything, right? So you're technically putting unburnt fuel through that system. It's getting vaporized and into the piston, compressed, and then shoved out the exhaust valve. So you're filling your exhaust with lots and lots and lots and lots of raw fluid, not fuel, but raw aspirated, I think I'm looking for, fuel into your muffler. So then you'll get a boom as it, you know, backfires, right? So it's, if it has a spark. So usually when you maybe start up again, it would do that, but it could be sent enough through. If your muffler's hot enough, it could ignite it in there, and that's what your bang is, right? So it's a good thing to have on them, but they do mess up too, so there's another thing to worry about. But anyways, catch you all later. Thanks again for watching. I can't believe we fixed it, and you guys have a good day. Sweet.